rile people up, although maybe he'll try.
Well, this weekend, he pretty much made it clear that he is going to try.
And that's why we are here where we are, is that nobody believes the things that he says, all these crazy outlandish things. Nobody believed Roe would be overturned, but it was. Nobody would believe that he would do these mass deportations the way he's doing them unconstitutionally, but he is. Nobody believed, that IVF would be illegal, but it is. And these are all things that he said. So for you to say, I don't think I would have believed him, why?
The Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Like, I really thought he was just joking around there. Then here we are.
I don't think he overturned Roe versus Wade, and I don't think he's doing anything to restrict. Wait,
He put the 3 justices in the Supreme Court to overturn Roe versus Wade. He has interviews, multiple interviews talking about it,
well, the Supreme
gloating
Court,
about it.
and I finished. The Supreme Court did that. Now it's a state issue, so he didn't overturn it, but the court did.
Yeah, he purposely handpicked those. Well, the Heritage Foundation handpicked those justices for him to put in place so that Roe would be overturned, and he has bragged about it on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and I love how you guys are always like throws it back to the states, which is cool. I mean, it could be beneficial, especially when you get a vote on it in your state, which finally in Missouri we got to. But we voted for it, and now they're trying to not put it in place. So once again, throwing it back to the states didn't protect us because now Republicans are kind of just doing whatever they want.
I don't think are there states that restrict abortions now because of that?
Yeah, Missouri restricted abortions. Iowa restricts abortions. Missouri was already you couldn't have abortions. But once Roe versus Wade got kicked back, a new laws, the trigger laws that they wrote in 2019 went into effect. So that meant children, that meant incest, that meant no exceptions, rape, any of that.
Oh, so you can't get abortions in that state at all?
Unless the mother, is there unaliving and there's no heartbeat, then you know what I mean? There's so many laws and rules that the doctors aren't able to do their job without getting a hold of attorneys to make sure they can do their job.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird that women in one state would have different rights than women in another state when it comes to health care.
And then the fact that they wanted to make it so you can't cross state lines to get your health care.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's crazy. And thank God Biden put in place we could, because there would be states. And Katie Cox from Texas is already going through it where, DeSantis is going after her, trying for trafficking because he can't get her for unaliving because it happened in a different state, but he can get her for trafficking. So it's gross. And the fetus wasn't viable.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.